Hello project team and welcome to my infographic design justification screencast. I began designing this infographic keeping both Tufts and Holmes' data visualization theories in mind. In following Tufts' theory, I tried to minimize the visual elements that encouraged oversimplification of the data, as multiple sections of my dataset use some value changing over time. In trying not to oversimplify the topic, I resulted in using a fairly standard bar graph to represent this change over time. In keeping with Holmes' theory, I tried to let the visualizations do most of the talking and not drown out the audience with too many illustrations. For each section, I tried to minimize the number of words illustrating that section, along with keeping the visualization relatively simple. I started with an 800 by 2000 pixel size template offered on canva.com, as this infographic is intended to be displayed on a web page. The next design choice I made was concerned about focal points and visual hierarchy. The focal points should carry visual weight and draw the audience's eye. The visual hierarchy should organize the items to convey different levels of importance. I approached this by dividing the page into 5 horizontal sections, consistently separated by beige bars, with the focal points for each section being the diagram on the center left side. These dominant focal points would receive the majority of the audience's attention, with the text on the right being the subdominant points. As per the rule of thirds, the most eye attention will be on the upper left portion of the document when the user scrolls down the infographic. The dominant focal points, the diagrams, will primarily be on the left side. For this final section, I employed the Gestalt principle of continuation, such that the audience will be encouraged to see movement in a diagram. I did this rather explicitly by using arrows to display a transition. I then decided to use a mix of color schemes for this project, starting with a gray background as I wanted it to be dull so the foreground diagrams would be more important. Then beige was used as a slight contrast color to set up borders used to separate the sections. Then I used white for text as it is easy to read on a dark gray background. I used the contrasting colors of blue and red for the voting section as they show difference between similar objects and are common colors associated with politics. I used analogous shades of blue to represent the different states, similar as they are all swing states, but different as they still receive different monetary amounts. I used green for money icons, as it is a color commonly associated with money. I used the Mont Serif font, which is a more modern sans serif font that is generally regarded as easier to read on web page documents, such as the infographic that I am creating. Thank you for watching my design justification screencast. If you have any questions or feedback, please contact me. Again, thank you and have a great day.